Hello, boss. Evening, chat. And farming. Yes, they are. Yep, perfect. No, I can't. It wasn't terribly many. Okay, that's different. Okay. All right, so I've just washed the mowers because they were disgusting. All right.
Thanks for letting me know, Arash. There we go. I'm on the other thing. So why is that mic not working? It's powered up. Because I bet you it's in the other USB socket.
Mhm.
No, the two next to each other. I can't. Let's have a look. We're going to be off the headset microphone tonight because for some reason the other one's not working. I have to look into that. Oh, computers, you gotta love them. Yeah, it's a different microphone, Irish. That's why my main one's not picking up for some reason. Oh well, we'll push that one out. Knowing my luck, it'll probably have failed. That's what it is. I mean, it was second hand when I got in. It's done a few years now.
Mm.
Right. So last time round we bought another field and we've cut the grass and started to bale it. Andy's finished off baling it. I was just about to start ploughing it when he reminded me that the bales were still in the field, so we're just off to retrieve those. At least with this field being this far out, it gives us an excuse to do a bit of driving.
Yeah.
They were saying that season 2 of Calmsden Farm is probably going to be January or February now.
I don't think I'll be holding my breath for that.
Oh, did you watch season 1?
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny as.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it, but it's.
No, these aren't wrapped.
Not on my. Oh. No, they're not. So now what are you going to do? Because we don't. That's right. We don't have a wrapper. That's why they're not wrapped.
Ah, well, we'll just put them in storage then. We'll need them anyway. Oh, no. Go, one load done.
Yeah, because of course I used the same trailer to stack them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have a wrapper to do anything with them. So at this point,
No, we could have just done the same as last time, at least one.
could have done, but you weren't there when I did it, and you're the boss. So.
That's right. We need more grass anyway, because we went. I don't think we've gone through quite a bit of the ones.
Checking now.
Good evening, Chris. How are you?
Let me go check to see what we've got in storage for feeding sheep with. Yeah, it's not a massive amount.
Hey, Chris, you should have a renewal button that you can actually show your membership's renewed. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully you're not in too much pain, Chris. Oh. Got to put it in reverse. All right, no problem. Oh, that one.
Put them anywhere, and I'll stack them by hand. Top.
Right, go and get the next load.
Roger that.
No, it's still there, but hopefully when it wears off, I'll take pain meds. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. Actually, that could be why the sweat started. Pain meds were wearing off. Don't need them so much when I'm sat down. When I'm stood up, I need them more. Well, hopefully we'll be fit for tomorrow night, Chris. We'll get some more convoy done. Right. Bill 22. Yeah. Definitely going to do this on automatic because there's no way on earth I'd find the edge. Even though I think the edge is going to be very close to that other field. Oh, yeah, sod that. You can't smoke or vape for a few days after having the tooth out. I'm definitely getting more used to this wheel.
It's
Right. What are you laughing at now?
I look in the comments there, and I look in your Discord, and it's like Leon's GP surgery.
Oh, they're all a bunch. The thing is what it is, I think it's all because we're a slightly older bunch as well.
I think I'm probably older than the rest of you. We don't
Oh
hear
yeah,
me
more than likely.
complaining about ailments.
No, you just complain if you have to get up to go to the fridge.
That's right.
That's your only ailment.
That's the that's the worst thing that could happen to me is if I run out of beer.
I'll not cough that one up.
Ooh, that's ugly.
Yeah, I'll sort it out quickly. There we go.
That'll do. Just dump them there. Thank you.
Oh. Put back in first gear.
Alrighty.
Right, off we go again.
Hey, you said you wanted to do some driving.
Oh, I don't mind. I mean, I know at least I'll know and hear the barriers aren't going to jump out and take my truck out, like they did last week in the ETS one.
Oh well. Send a nice letter to SCS.
Oh no, it was just my bad. It was my bad driving. I got squeezed by another truck and I had to keep going left. The problem was all of a sudden there was like a set of roadworks in the game. Just hit the concrete barrier at full tilt.
Right. to get Simon sideways to give you some lessons, I think, how to drive a truck.
Oh, brake.
So you got used to the wheel, but not the pedals, right?
No, I forgot to look for the gate. It's like all of a sudden, you go past and go. It's like when you're on a road and you go, oh, that's my turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah,
I was
all
too
been
busy
there,
listening.
mate.
I was too busy waiting for the sat nav to tell me to turn right.
You haven't got that luxury in here, mate.
Right, how quickly can I do this? I just did a. Oh, okay. I used a bit from both stacks. I just loaded the trailer up at full speed.
Way to go, mate. I mean, if there's anybody watching that's is really into farming, I found a fabulous YouTube channel this last week.
Yeah,
So
mine.
No, a farming channel, not
farming.
a gaming channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Really entertaining and pretty educational as well. I learned some stuff about farming that I didn't know before. Not that I'm a farmer, I'm very knowledgeable about it in the first place, but wow, really good channel. Can't recommend it highly enough. Can't put any links up, but it's called I Farm, We Farm. And he's been going for a couple of years, and it's a little hand-knitted farm over in Era. Really good. That's 3 farming channels I'm subscribed to now on YouTube. Ollie Blogs, Joe Seals, and now I Farm, We Farm. I may be an addict.
I do have a slight weakness to the Irish accent. Not the Northern Irish accent. That's just scary.
Well, I don't mind either. But this guy, you could argue, he's done it again, haven't you?
Yeah, no, this time I made it worse. Oh,
yeah.
Really cocked that one up. Right, let's do it this way.
Yeah, I mean, they do say about the Irish, they have the kiss the Blarney Stone?
Kiss the Blarney Stone.
That's the one. And yeah, this guy, he doesn't take any prisoners. Well, oh jeez. He tells you everything you need to know. It's really good. Really entertaining. Lovely little farm he's got over there. Beautiful.
See, I know a lot of guys who do. I mean, of course, up in the north, it's not called farming; it's called crofting. Of course.
Oh yeah.
A lot of different type of things. I mean, I know lots of people who do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I always laugh when down here and you see, the field, sheep fields and all this sort, and they all look fairly tidy. Go up north and they just look like the roughest bunch.
Well, that farm YouTube channel I've been watching, I was quite refreshed as to how tidy that guy keeps his farms. I've been on a few farms in my time, and his farm looks pretty. It's only a little farm, to be fair, but he keeps it immaculate. It's really good. And I watched an episode of it. Ooh, I can't remember when it was originally broadcast. Maybe earlier this year, I think. And he went through, the history of the farm.
Yeah.
From the time that his father originally bought it back in the 50s. and you know, talked about all the buildings that they originally had there, the ones they'd taken down, the ones they've rebuilt, the ups and the downs, the disasters they've had, you know, with storms and stuff like that. And it was really interesting. I was totally engrossed. Smashing little farm. I like it. And he's had some really good innovative ideas about how he moves his relatively small amount of cows around his farm. It's very nice. I like it.
I'm on my way back with the last 6.
Roger that, mate. I've almost finished stacking these now. There you go. Perfect. Could almost have been... yeah, I reckon I could get a GLC grant for that lot.
Past the crossroads.
Yep, I see you coming down the road now. See if your reversing's improved.
Oh no, it wasn't my reversing that was the issue, it was the lining up to start with. Yeah, see, it says I lined it up wrong because I didn't get it straight enough.
Those bales don't look like they're tensioned.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a
They're moving.
partload. Because if you look at the way they've done it, they've only caught on the corners, on the edges.
Yeah, I see it now on your stream. Strangely, I'm not seeing the straps in game, which is rather weird. Are they on there? Nope, it's not showing them.
I've seen them.
Yeah, I know. I can see them on your stream, but in the game, they're not shown as strapped down. Thank you, Giants. Nice one.
There you go.
Wait.
Trailer back. See if I can do a better job with an empty trailer.
Hmm. So you're going to do that field with the 9MT, is it?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm wondering what I could follow you around with, if anything. Check see if these sheep need feeding, shouldn't I?
Well, you did that, didn't you, before?
No? Yeah. Yeah, they're good. So I'll just stack these last 2 bales then. So plenty of food for sheeps.
Yeah, because you said to me you'd done all that when you did all the baling.
I remember now.
You said, yeah, done the baling. I remember now, you said you stacked the bales, checked on the animals, made sure they were all fed and watered. How is it? Have we still got plenty of space on the wool? Oh yeah, because we just got rid of that and we just sold that last time. That should be pretty empty.
Right. Let me take a look at the map. Field 22.
Any contracts come up?
I'll check that in just a second, mate. Just bear with me. So, field 22, yep, says needs ploughing.
Yep.
After that, it says it needs lime.
Yeah, it'll need everything.
Yeah. So we don't want any slugs and stuff, do we? So I will go and see what we can do with lime. I've got a spreader here. What's it got in it?
Which is the best field?
I don't think it's got anything in it. I don't think it does, so that's nice.
That way this time.
So we should have a ton of lime, shouldn't we?
Yeah, well that's what we said, we should have enough.
Yeah, because I can pick that up from...
and we'll see what, I mean, what we're going to have to wait and do is see when we plough is what sort of stones come up.
that won't affect when you put the lime down, though.
No,
So,
it's in this, you know yourself, it's whether we do the same as we did with the other field and just kind of roll them in.
this thing's saying it's got materials missing. I'm guessing that's stone.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's because we haven't, that's from the initial field.
okay, this could be tricky then because there's only 9,000 litres of lime in the coffers there. Let me go and get the spreader and see how far we can make the lime stretch. If not, we may have to buy a few bags, which is bad news. But like I say, if you churn up stones, then we can deal with those. Although we don't have stone picker.
I'm just trying to remember a key.
Right, this will be the first time we've had to squeeze round the side of this thing to fill up with lime. I'll let you know how I get on with that.
That's not that one I wanted to do.
Okay. I got a full hopper here, so this won't be an issue. Be able to do that field with a full hopper, no trouble. Oh dear.
Yeah. Lower.
You know what?
I'm going to have to,
I'm going
to have to do a headland thing after this because I think this field's pretty much right to the edge.
Yeah, that looks pretty good on your stream, mate. Looks like you've lined that up beautifully. You know, if there's edges to do afterwards, that's really not a problem. Oh, that looks like you've done a really good job with that. I'm impressed.
I think I know what I was doing.
Oh! Okay, that wasn't good. What the hell did I touch?
You crashing into stuff?
Yeah, and I don't know. Well, you know what? I get a huge amount of lag on this server. What's my ping? 20, 15 to 20 milliseconds. Not good.
Right, Arash, this is not my normal microphone that I'm on tonight. This is my headset mic because my other mic's not working. So it is a condenser mic I have, but it's not working for some reason. So I can't fix it while I'm running the stream. And no way am I going to start running 96 kilohertz samples. Maximum $500 budget. Arash, I've got a $5 budget.
I'm going to come and get myself up to the top of the field where you are.
Yeah, Arash, I am not a man of a lot of money. If I've got to go out and replace the microphone this weekend, that's going to blow my budget for the next few weeks.
I've got a desktop mic. Don't use it.
Oh,
It's a good one as well.
It just annoys me. I mean, it's probably just a cable come loose. I mean, the microphone light's on, so it tells me it's nothing too serious. And I think I know what the issue might be. I think it might be a Windows setting.
Well,
the problem is
after you've had your smoke break, can't you?
No, unfortunately I can't, because if I change your Windows setting with OBS, you've got to do a restart.
Oh.
The problem is that I can't. That would mean the stream stopping.
Oh, we won't be doing that then.
Well, that's what I said. I'll have a look at it tonight. I thought it was working before I started the stream. So it makes me think it's maybe when I fixed the steering wheel.
Right.
So I think what I've probably done is I've knocked the other cable at that point, and it's caused the setting to change. You know, like Windows automatically picks things up.
I think the way Windows thinks it knows better than the humans.
Oh, it's the problem I've got sometimes is it thinks that when I turn the headset on, that means I want to turn my speakers off.
Yeah.
But I don't, because the headset might be for is maybe for likes of something else. Because it's like I was explaining to Chris the other night, is I kind of keep everything on separate tracks that I can mix the things in post or in stream, but everything's on its own channel.
Yeah.
And the problem is, of course, if you've got them signed to everything to the same one, you either get. I mean, it's like when I remember that tonight, I tried. When we first started using Discord, I tried putting the same as the monitor for the game, and all I got was it just clashing.
Sounds horrible.
I appreciate the offer, Arash. So that's the thing. So what I do is I send Discord to a false channel, the one that I don't use because of one of the the internal sound card, which I don't use, and I then pick up that channel through OBS.
Okay.
So it means I can play with people's volumes a lot easier.
Alright.
Oh, there's a few bumps down this end, it's causing him to miss things. Actually, he's doing not too bad. Quick lap round the outside should pretty much do this field, I think.
Yeah, there's a few bits you're going to have to go over, but it's not too much. Not too much at all. This field is an oddball, and the one next to it. Yeah. I think Oxygen David didn't properly delimit these two.
Yeah.
I see what he's done, because this is based on a prototypical piece of England. And that's what it looks like. But it seems to me that when you run a plough over these fields, it allows you to destroy the bit in between.
Yeah, I think it was potentially supposed to be one field.
Well, I guess on Google Earth it probably looks like one field.
Yeah. The reason it does it is because it turns at a corner, and because there's a slope, it's kind of missing the little bits.
Mm.
But it's not going to take long to do this field.
No, probably not.
Flying through it.
Yeah, I can't
I'm glad
really
I chose.
I can't really do the lime until you've actually completed it. So
Yeah.
actually,
But I'm glad I chose to do it this way instead of the other way, like we did when it did with the grass cutting. It definitely worked better, I think, doing it this way.
Oh yeah, GPS is always.
Oh no,
good.
no. Yeah, but doing it across the way instead of like the up and down we did last time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I think it's able to get a straighter run. It's just more effective.
Okay. Well, you're already halfway through it, so
Yeah.
This is all good. I like that 9MT. That's a piece of kit, that is. I think we'll end up having to rent the D-Stoner though, for sure.
Yeah, is it looking fairly heavy, is it?
Well, I'm nervous about the amount of lime it's going to take. Now, I've got one full hopper here. It might be sufficient to do this whole field. There's about another 4,000 litres maybe in the.
The thing is with this, it's worth doing it for a field this size.
Oh yeah, that's got to be done. You want
Yeah,
maximum yield.
And the thing is with this, it gets us ready then for when we have to do the next the next lot of fields.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that if you'd either done that with the fast track on 4-wheel steer, or skipped a row in the one that you've got, it probably wouldn't have left so many fiddly bits at each end. But it's not going to take you long to do those.
2 laps
Just
round.
do a couple of quick circles. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the outer edge first because I can literally right to the edge and then come inside and just do what's left.
Yeah. Because the nice thing with that tool and the fast track is with the 4-wheel steer on, you could probably make that turn.
Yeah. The thing as well is it's given us a chance to see where the edges are.
True.
Actually, if you want to do me a favour, can you go down and close the gate?
Yeah, sure.
I've got a funny feeling we might hit it. It does seem to be. Well, that might be that might actually be the trickiest bit, that bottom edge.
Yeah, maybe. But you're quite right. Close the gate. Good thinking. I think it's going to be a nice field, this one.
Yeah, and I think it will look really good with sunflowers.
Yeah.
Give a nice big yield.
Yeah, it's got some contours, this field, isn't it?
Yeah. The Kavoto DLC doesn't work, doesn't it? There's actually a little side seat
we
in
haven't
this
checked
one.
for a while, have we?
We'd have to reinstall it on the server.
Yeah. Worth check though. Like you say, it would have been perfect if we could have got the passenger stuff working.
Minutes till we get another payday from the biogas place. Yeah, see, the more I look at that, the more I look at it and think this is supposed to be one field. The laugh is it's actually ploughing his field, which it shouldn't do.
why wouldn't we plough this field?
No, it's ploughing the other field.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think Oxygen David has kind of messed the delineation between these two fields up.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, that's a tree you hit. Your cruise control's still active. That's why you're having.
No, it wasn't, because I had my foot. No, I had my foot on the accelerator.
Wouldn't have mattered, because according to what I'm seeing, okay, I'm 30 seconds late, but yeah, you're oh, it's yeah, okay, it's deactivated now.
Right, so we go. Oh, and oh, putting forward gear would help. Yeah, it's kind of as if on this field, it's like the great field thing is on, but
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. You
Yeah,
know what I
it
mean?
shouldn't. Yeah.
Ah.
Ooh.
Now it did come up.
It did stop there, didn't it?
No, that was me hitting the brake.
Yeah, but it did stop ploughing when you.
Yeah, it said you do not have access to. Yeah.
Very odd.
Right, let's. No problem at all, Chris.
Hmm.
Right, so let's get it actually to there. Lower. Back onto thing, and then. You actually missed a little bit of green there, do you notice?
I did notice. Well, you're still going to do a couple of laps anyway, so.
Yeah, but that was actually the plough was already down before that.
It's touch and go, but yeah.
Yeah, because I was still in the other field.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if it turns at the other end. Yeah, heard the beep. There's the turn. Right, it's not going to be able to. It's going to be able to go down to the bottom end, but it's not going to be able to turn at the bottom end this time.
Yeah, if you change the line viz and so you can get the red spiky ones up, you can drive that manually.
Oh, it's alright. I can see what I've got to, because if I then drive it up partway, I can then switch it back on again.
Yeah.
Now that's quite strict. Trying to see where the edge is. the tree to help me turn. Bounce off it.
Yeah, it's what we call farming by braille.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's definitely some screwiness going on in this field.
Yeah, didn't quite turn in time. Nearly got it. This according to this is less than the width of a track, so oh no, no. I hit the trees if I carry on that angle.
Well, I say, if you change the line viz, you can see where your implement will track to.
Oh no, I was just looking at the end of the track, the instrument. Problem is I couldn't see that time because of the trees. Right. That. Yeah, see, look, it's just letting me destroy his field.
Yeah, it shouldn't be allowing that, but it is what it is. Don't worry about it.
I'm not. When we get the insurance claim through, you destroyed my field. Sorry, mate. Right. Every bit that we can get. I have a problem.
Yeah, what's that?
There's a big yellow thing in the way.
Big yellow. Oh, yes. Sorry, mate. I forgot.
It's okay.
I'd put it
You're
down.
too busy having fun running round.
I was.
I forgot it was there. I was literally just coming down there. I was like, why can I see wheels? Oh, yeah. Ooh! Scraped off that tree.
Thinking about where you've been, I think I can probably make a start.
Not really, because this bottom bit's wider stuff to cover than the top bit. What I'll do is I'll go up and down this bit, because then it's just the far corner.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll be able to see where you've been. So here we go.
I think there's a bit on this field that doesn't want ploughed, because it literally is, you get a bump every direction on it in the same place.
Yeah, that's an error by young Mr. Oxygen David, I think.
You probably like you've called him young. I've got a patch. I'm going to basically be taking away the bottom edge of yours.
Right.
There's one patch right in the bottom edge. Actually, there's two patches in that bottom edge. Ah, there's a patch there as well. I just missed. Right, find that. Back up. Get that bit, and then. Oh, okay. So there's a patch you'll see at the end of it, just before where you started.
Yeah.
That won't plough.
Yeah.
Not a bit I've missed. I've tried going over it three times.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching it. So yeah, this is a defective field, but it's okay. We'll still grow stuff on it.
Oh, you haven't done that bottom edge, have you? You have. Done the bit I've got to go back over.
That's all right.
Yeah, but now I can't see it.
You can on the map.
There, right. There's a bit there. There's a bit there. There's a bit there. Right, that seems to be that seems to be the first one. How's your lime going?
Oh yeah, no worries. Still got 64% in here, so I'll get this field covered, I'm sure of it.
Why is the? Oh, it's off their field. I was just looking at the map, and it's like there's a kind of couple of blue lines.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like for the kind of field boundary for that field.
Yeah, it's foobarred, I think.
Right, should be. Do you agree on the map that that's the field ploughed?
I'll take a look at it in just a sec, mate.
Right, I'm going to assume it is, and I'm going to get rid of. Right, so are we de-stoning this field?
If we've got maximum yield, I would say yes. Let me just take a look at the map a second, mate. So
yeah, but if we seed bed it like we did the last one,
yeah.
You know,
All right.
Do you think
Well,
in field 6 was it? We didn't de-stone. We just seeded it, rolled it in.
yes, we did. These are only small stones, so anyway, the good news is yes, it's fully ploughed. Yes, it's now fully limed.
Well, I think we got on. I think we got on with seeding it.
I'm trying to
Hang on
think
a
of
minute.
what the next op should be.
Well, we can either de-stone it and then seed it, or seed it and seed bed and then roll it.
I don't really have a preference.
That's it. Neither do I. I mean, let me have a look at what it would cost to get use of a stoner. So we want to get a big one. Well, most stoners would do it for nothing, but that's beside the point. Yeah, man. Let me pick out the stones from the field. Take them 6 months, but
I mean, the de-stoning is not the problem. It's just the de-stoner's capacity is so low. It's a lot of driving back to the crusher.
yeah. Sorry, let's just seed it. Once we can afford a trailer that we can get over there, because this trailer's too high. Remember, we could just about get it probably on the flat, but there's that field's not flat.
Well, something I have tried before, we have a trailer, is we could get a towable auger, and you can dump stuff from the stoner through the auger and into a trailer. I have tried that before.
Yeah.
And it does,
the thing is,
it does work. It's fully.
Oh no, I agree that would be the way if we had money to do it.
Yeah.
At the moment, though, we've got to be sensible. Right, I've got to take a quick break because I need to go to the loo. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
Right. I'm going to leave it looking at my tractor, but I'll be back in a second.
All right, mate.
Right.
Welcome back, mate. It's my turn now. I'll be right back.
Cheater. Trying to work out which way is the best. I think if we got that. Actually, what am I looking at? It should be a planter, shouldn't it? That's 4.5 meters. 6 meters. 6 meters. Additional tank for the Lemkin. 9 meters. 12 meters. 12 meters. 17.8 meters. But I don't think these sort of are just too expensive. See, this one looks good, but then you see it's only 595 litres. This is 1500 litres. That's only good if you have the additional tank. And then until we get to the big expensive ones.
Yeah, it's always a tricky choice.
Well, there's a second hand of the planters. There's a second hand. Oh, good. Vicky, yep. Vicky says she'll be back tomorrow.
Hey, Vicky.
Putting up her 27 months as a member.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's this Precia. There's a second hand one for 23,000.
Right. Okay.
Now, to me, that makes more sense, because otherwise we might as well buy that, because that's less than half price.
Yeah. And if you're going to use it, then
yeah,
it's cheap enough. Then just buy it.
Well, also, I mean, okay, it's not the widest, but it's got 3 types. The next one up is 6 meters width planting, but it's got a tank a third of the size.
Yes.
So I'd rather have the bigger tank, so we have to fill it less often because it distances. And I'm sure this does planting and fertilizing at the same time, I think.
It does look like that, doesn't it? So that'd be rather good.
We'd have to
we don't have any solid foot.
Well, we just have to buy some.
True.
We've got to buy seed anyway, because I don't think we've only got a small amount of seed left.
Yes, I think you're right about that as well.
Right, so let's buy that.
So that's the Amazoni Procea, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Means we've cleared out half of the used goods from that section this time round. The only thing we've left is a mulcher and a TMR mixer.
Well, you don't need a TMR mixer yet. So
it's also that silly little automated one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not proseater, it's proseater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking on my monitor. I can see this in here.
So, right, I'll go and pick that up. Can you have a look in the shed and see how much seed there is there?
Yep, on my way.
I actually like the sound quality as my option now. That's why I was reading, that's why I nearly drove into the fertilizer tanks. There you go, folks. Shouldn't be reading and driving at the same time. It's not advisable. Not big, it's not clever. Well, it's actually very clever if you can do it in stream.
Got 900 litres of seed, which is not an awful lot. That's just like one pallet.
So what we could do is, once, I mean, to see how much, actually that tank's probably split between seed and fertilizer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vicky says she renewed yesterday. I hope everyone is well and excited to get back to it. And she now likes the microphone
Good
option.
to hear.
But there's a little feedback type sound, but not all that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing good here, Vicky.
Yeah. We've not destroyed anything yet.
Haven't
Well, I have,
completely melted in the heat.
or washed away in the rain. That was just so bad yesterday. So many roads flooded in seconds.
I bet the farmers loved it.
Oh, there you go. Game Time's 2-month membership. Or second month. But his one is the gold membership. He is the golden one. He's gold member. Austin Powers. Right. So if I buy some fertilizer, see how much it fills the tank.
Yeah, that would make sense. Let's get some in. And
Solid fertilizer.
What I can do, if you run short of seed, I can walk this pallet of seed up and refill you.
Yeah, what I was thinking is to do is I'll come over and get that seed.
Well, you might as well fill that up. Yeah. And I'll walk the pallet over.
1,000 litres, 1920. 1,000 litres, 1820. I'm just trying to find the best deal on it all at the moment. The bag
rather than big bags, I think.
No, I'd say it's big bags.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get the big bags then.
Because the 1400 you get, okay, yes, 1,400 for solid bags of solid fertilizer. So that's only 750 litres.
All right. Okay.
Where
so
I can
if you're
get
going to be buying those, you can just pull up next to them and refill that way, can't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Buy that, and we'll buy a seed one as well. Oh no, I'd say it's 1,300 of each. That's even better. Has Chris been covering for bad jokes? Yes. He hasn't. Well, put it this way, he hasn't told a good joke yet.
I've forgotten all the jokes I know.
Okay, so the seeder takes, it's only 330 litres of seed.
That'll last quite a long time.
Oh, I feel bad now, Chris. You did that much as I was saying that. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know any jokes. None that I could tell in here anyway.
Yeah, so, yeah.
But I do have a limerick.
How clean is it?
As clean as they get.
Go on then.
There was a young man from Dundee who got stung in the arm by a wasp. When asked did it hurt, he said, no, not a bit, and I don't mind if he does it again.
Okay. No problem at all. Thanks, Vicky. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers. See you, Vicky.
Right, so there is up here. I don't know what. There's going to be a part bag of seed and a part bag of fertilizer.
All right.
I was going to say if you wanted to grab a trailer.
Could do, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could come and pick them up. Right, yeah, so it's 1,250 litres of fertilizer and 330 litres of seed.
All right, so
We'll get three lots of seed out of a bag.
I'll snag a trailer. I can't remember where you parked it.
Next to the
I think
gate.
it's just inside the gate, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one there. There's one somewhere else as well.
I'll wait for you to come down the road first, because I don't want us to be bumping into each other head on. But what I might do is there's some seeds still in the castle.
Pick them up as well.
Still some seeds in the storage here. I'll see if I can pick those up as well.
What I might suggest doing is buying another big bag of fertilizer. That way we'd have enough at least to fill the fertilizer inside of it again.
Sure.
Is that, I mean, there's about 3/4 of a bag there.
Alright.
Interesting to see how far this goes. And I've remembered to change it to sunflower. The default's to corn. Just wanted to see a nice big field of sunflowers. Right, I'm heading. I've passed the crossroads.
Roger that.
We may need to download some cars in this game and just go racing around the circuit. Yeah, sweep down past the church.
Right.
Or is it dirt bike track? Actually, as you come up this road, it just looks like there's been snow on one of the hills. Of course, it's the field that's been limed. Oh, there's a patch mist there.
That's annoying. It doesn't want to pick.
Go set. Go set mode to change the load option.
Yeah. I'm doing that.
God, it didn't have fertilise their field, didn't it? Or lime their field.
It doesn't want to pick this up. So I'll have to load it by hand. That's okay, I can do that.
Well, let's unfold cedar.
Hell, isn't it?
1, 2, 3.
That's, oh, there we go. Right, I'm off to go. And pick up the rest of this stuff from the shop. Actually, you know what? Go this way.
Control and lower. Turn on.
Big gates are shut.
There we go. Got even closer to the edge that time.
Nice.
Might have got too close to the edge though for this next bit.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh, it was more the wing mirror I was looking at. Yeah, the corner turns too tight. Right, we have to change that. What was it to go plus over a space?
I can't remember the key sequence, mate. There is a way of doing it still.
Yeah, that's right.
It's on my
increase track. Move vehicle track. Let's move. Increase width. Move track to the left. Right control number 1. No, because that's the wrong bit. One. I've made a mess of that. Control. Delete. No, it's not that one. Increase amount of turnover tracks. That's the one, isn't it? Right control. Keypad 6. Yeah. I've got it to move over 2 each time. You know what I mean? Move it. Because as I said, this is just a bit too tight, I think. Right.
Gotcha.
Turn it on.
I have the trailer loaded. I'm on my way.
Means if I'm going slightly over a bit I've already been on. So yeah, looks like seed-wise, I mean, just up and down's used about, it's going to use about 15%, 16%.
Oh, I'm bringing more seed, so and fert.
Right, so I'm going to turn there now. Right, I'm sorry, I'm just in my usual, let's cock it up again. Moment, right, let's go to there. Gotta go minus numbers, not plus numbers. Oh, that is plus numbers. Right, okay. I'm making a pig's ear of this one tonight. Control end. Looks better if you have it in forward gear. Right. Control end.
Right.
Come on, jump to. Jump to. There's a small problem. Got no headland distance set. Let's change headland to end of the right shift. Oh. Amplified star. Star. Why is that saying off there? Not so important for this the other end of it, but the end down there where all the trees and hedges are.
Interesting. Now I know what's going on here. I need to turn on sunflowers for that to read. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so it's growing and you're fertilising at the same time. I'm checking the map.
Yeah.
Make sure that this machine's doing exactly what it says it's supposed to do. It is. So you're doing a fine job, mate. Fine job.
Right, here's the tester. How is it going to handle the end of the field?
Let me make your stream full size. Won't see any comments, but be able to see what your stream says. Oh. Okay, that's going to work then. Shit.
Arctic did it. Right, we're halfway through the seeds.
Right.
That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.5 lanes. It happens, Arash. I think anyone who does anything creative, you get times where we're not happy with it. I mean, I was the same when I DJ'd as well. There was just times where I just felt I couldn't get it right. And the best thing about it was to fight.
He says he's bored. How can he be bored? With just some farming going on here, man.
I think it's more with his own sound mixing talking about.
That's the wrong word then.
Yeah. Probably more frustrated, I think he's meaning.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, bored means you're fed up, Arash. Oof.
Seeder's doing a really good job.
Doing not bad, is it? I mean, it's at 32% now. Fertilizer is at 86%.
Well, that's all good, mate. All good. A nice crop of sunflowers this big will be pretty lucrative. Pretty lucrative. Of course, what we really need, if we're gonna grow sunflowers in this field, which we are, is we need a beehive.
I don't think I took a beehive.
What?
Normally I have my head shaved. Don't think a beehive would suit me. Was that too quick, was it?
Yeah, so you understand about the beehives?
No.
If you put a beehive near your field, you get increased productivity. If I look in the help here, let's see if it talks about beehives. It should do.
Right, we're just parked in a hedge. That's alright, I'll just do it this way. Right, turn, go 2 over. Past there.
Farming basics. Does it come under that? No. Improving yield. Liming, fertilizing, removing weeds, yes. Stone picking, yes. Rolling, yes. Mulching, yes.
Got to press one thing first.
Maybe if I if I go to the production menu,
Probably go to the beehive.
I'm looking. Animals, no? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so beehives. Beehives produce honey. It will be placed at centralized location. Who wrote this? Which has to be bought and placed separately. If you place beehives near fields, certain crops will also have a slightly increased yield. Yeah, so thank you, Giants, for not telling us which bloody crops. Yeah.
Well, to me, sunflowers would make sense.
So, yeah, sunflowers. It will improve the yield for sunflowers, absolutely, for sure.
I mean, canola possibly as well, because it flowers first.
I'll go along with that. That seems perfectly plausible. Okay, so now these things have a working radius, supposedly. Of course, it doesn't show you what the working radius is. Which is a bit of a pain in the butt. But we have.
Can you bring the seat down?
I can.
I've literally just run out at pretty much at the end of a line.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't destroy anything.
If you come to the far side, because I'm literally, there's nothing to my left, it should be your right.
Yeah, I'm looking. Okay. Can't break off. Yeah. Because you're down by the gate, right?
Well, yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're up the other side, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll just have to hope I don't destroy anything doing it this way.
I don't think you do, because I mean, if you think about it, it's not as if it's actually growing. You'd just be pushing the seed into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to roll it anyway.
It doesn't seem to be destroying anything, so. But I'll stick to the edges, nevertheless.
But why was I running fuel?
Question is, will it pick it up from the trailer?
Refill cedar. That was the... Right, fill the fertilizer up first. There you go, full.
Did it pick up any seed?
Picked up both.
So I'm just having to wait for your stream to catch up, mate.
That worked really well. Only one team would be proud of that change.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hi, Chris. If you're about, when's the summer break finish for the Formula One? Confuses me why they get a summer holiday. They have a long enough winter.
Bunch of prima donnas, mate. That's what it's all about.
I think it's more so that the factory staff get time off during the season because they're not allowed in the factories for 2 of the 3. I think it's a 3-week break, but they're not allowed in the factory for 2 of the weeks.
Right.
And that's any personnel. So they've got to literally all get 2 weeks off during the summer.
Yeah, factory shutdown.
Yeah, but I think that's quite good that they do that so that you know, every team is affected the same way then, really. But then you know all the principals be on the phone to each other going, you know, what do if we do such and such?
Of course, it won't be long before they ban all that.
Yeah, they'll just meet in the pub for a conversation. That's right, we're just colleagues going for a pint.
No, they don't want anybody running internal combustion engines anymore, mate. So.
Oh no, the
Formula
new
One's...
engine regs are out for the next one. It's still going to be a 1.5 litre engine.
That notwithstanding, they'll
Going to
ban
be
it eventually.
biofuel.
No, that's still a pollutant. Or you'll have, before too long, will be Formula E. Like that's green.
Oh no, the one I always laugh at is the Formula Extreme.
Never heard of that one.
Formula Extreme, so it's basically big off-road racing. I mean, they can't do many miles, but they do it all over the world. But they have a ship that takes them around the world to do it, and they literally generate their own. All of the vehicles are hydrogen powered.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. I saw something on YouTube today. I didn't watch the thing, but I was watching the thumbnail, and some T-foul head has come up with something where the thumbnail was talking about hydrogen paste, saying it'll outperform any known fuel on the planet. So that's kind of interesting. It's probably clickbait, but what the hell?
Is that faster than your truck? Oh yeah, these guys, they're definitely faster. I mean, was it the last? I think last year was the first season of the Formula Extreme, and I know that the final, it's kind of, they do it. It's like, I think it's 8 teams, and it's like, you know, they go against another team. It's like a knockout tournament. And I know at the end of the season, the finalists were Lewis Hamilton had put a team into it, and so had Nico Rosberg. It was like, but it was like they have to have a male and a female driver in the teams.
Oh yeah, you got to tick all the boxes, mate.
I think that's that.
See what the RAF recruitment did this week?
No.
Yeah, they're not allowed to recruit white people anymore.
I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to go where I can make a comment on that without it coming out anyway, but it would sound wrong. I mean, it's to me, it should always be the.
Don't comment on it, mate. I'm just stating.
No.
Yeah.
To me, it should always be the best candidate, regardless of whatever they are.
Of course it should. Yes,
But it's just the British. It wouldn't surprise me the British government getting it wrong.
I don't know if it's the government or whatever, but Air Vice Marshal, whatever her name is, the head of personnel there. I did know her name earlier. She's come out with this super edict. Yeah. So it's good business for me, mate.
Arash,
there'll be pilots banging out all over the world.
Arash, in regards to that statement, I'm not a fan of Max Verstappen. This spoilt kid.
They're all spoiled kids.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got away with it if his dad had been anyone. Oh. Yeah, we're going to switch that off because that's kind of, for some reason, it's lifted the... No, I'm definitely not a fan of Man United. My mum always had the best joke about Man United. What's the best sort of Man United fan? Dead one. But my mum was a proper scouser. Let's try turning that on. I've got some good friends who are Man United fans. I won't hold it against them. Right. Bill's definitely looking a bit stripy.
Stripey's good, mate. We like Stripey. Some checkerboard grass fields before now. They look good.
We could plant something different in the cross sections.
That wouldn't be a good idea.
Be funny. Well, what you do is you'd plant some like wheat or something in the cross sections that wouldn't be picked up by the same combine.
Ollie Harrison's done that very same thing this year. He planted some winter barley into his OSR field, I think, something like that. It's not been a particularly successful experiment, I don't think. But yeah, so you'll get some out of it.
It would probably work better with wider strips.
What would?
Than this. I mean, the problem I'd see with this one is you'd kind of probably want to have strips the same width as whatever your combine head would be.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. That's not what Ollie Harrison actually did, but I see what you're saying. Now, what he actually did is he effectively overlapped two crops, and they wouldn't be like the machinery you're using now, which is a row crop
Stop.
planter. He was using a seeder, which it still plants them in stripes, but that considerably close together. What he did is he planted actually in between. He was using the GPS.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of threaded winter barley into an existing crop that was growing.
Coyote Gamer, thank you for the subscribe, my friend. Right, let's try this again. Now let's remember to switch that bit on this time.
Hey.
Do that, then do that. Oh, actually, oh, it hasn't engaged it. There you go. I'm not having it. I told you this is not going the way I need it to at the moment. I forget to engage one system or another. Right. Well, at least I'm realising it before it gets too far. Right.
Yeah.
Except it would help if I fixed it the first time, not the third time. Right.
It also looks like you've managed to hit every single tree around this field, which is cool.
It just seems to be on every blooming point, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right.
Perhaps you should have set the turn earlier than the width of the...
Well, it is set out slightly earlier. The problem is, because it's the turning circle of the tractor is bigger.
You've done it again?
No. It's actually working this time.
Yeah. Yeah. The narrower the tool, the earlier I would have set turn.
The tractor decided to go a bit skew-if. It just, you know what you said about the ton? This time we just forgot about the ton.
Right, okay.
Right, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, it just kept going straight ahead. I was wondering where it was going. So thank you anyone who's actually stayed to watch this nonsense tonight. But what we decided to do, we're planting a barcode.
That tells me a lot about the flaw in this part of the map, because that literally didn't know where the edge of the field was.
Yeah.
And that's not your fault. That's Oxygen David not set this part of the map up properly.
I think what's possibly there is the two fields are kind of where it overlaps. It thinks it's one field.
Yeah. If I hadn't got so far in my single game.
If you have a look at the overview of where we ploughed, you'll see on that stretch there's like every so often there's like a dot from the field. So the next field. So it just tells me that there's gaps in the plotting.
Yeah, he's foobarred it. So if I hadn't got so far into my single player,
yeah,
I'd be tempted to swap out and install Somerset Farm, because that looks kind of a nice map as well. Nice and British, nice and crinkly, nice and small. I might still do that. But there's enough annoyances on this map to want me to stop playing it now. Shame.
Right, so I'm actually going to foobar the edge of this one slightly.
Looks like you're going to be needing some more seed soon as well.
Yeah, I've got 11 down to 10%. Oh, that gate is going to get. Oh,
Didn't need shutting.
it does, yeah, because I'm probably going to be.
Alright, let me get over there and get that shut. So I didn't use that gate to come into the field, so.
Alright, okay.
I came in from the top of the field. There's a little bit of a road available.
My desk fan is just suddenly decided it's going to start rocking here in the background. Right, I've got 2%. Oh, I should have done that bit. Ah. I'll go back there, like that. that. Right. Oh, you're ahead of me. Okay, right, I'm going to come down that way and towards you. Build up again.
Ah, sorry, I could have come to you.
Brake.
Watch the
Brake.
paintwork.
I wasn't going to hit you, I was going to hit the trailer.
I know.
I mean, do you think I missed by close enough?
Yeah, don't
I mean,
think
wait
we
till you
actually
see,
swapped any paint there.
no, if you look at the stream in about 30 seconds, I'm showing the gap. And it is scarily close.
Yep.
The point where I definitely ain't going forward. Right. So.
Did you get filled?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh dear, I just traded paint.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, it was only a touching glance. Farm
Yeah,
vehicle.
I'll take it back to the workshop and check the bearings.
Oh, well, laugh. One of the guys at work, he said he's been complaining since forever that the forklift wheel wasn't right. And again, he kept saying it. Look, he said it's getting worse. The guy they eventually got. I mean, I've been there 4 years and he's been complaining about it. They turned up today to have a look at it. It was basically it was running on worn-out alloys. The tyre's that far gone.
Jesus.
There is no tyre. Oh.
Scary.
He said it's going to be like driving a monster truck tomorrow. Right. I'm going to head back up the top end and start the next level of stripes. That's not. That doesn't look too bad, does it? We just leave it like that.
Wouldn't recommend it.
And it would die. It looks so hideous. The zebra field. Right. That one. That one. That one. That one. There we go. Filling in the gaps. Oh, I have cigarette papers somewhere. Can't find them. Oh, there they are. I've thrown them. On the floor next to the bottle of schnapps. I will have to go around and just fill in some gaps. The main part of the field looks good. Should give it, as you said, this field should give us a damn good yield.
Yes, I would think so. And looking at it as well, it looks as though we can roll this.
Yeah.
And bury the stones and prepare it as a seedbed as well. So, yeah, excellent. Be nice to see some sunflowers.
I mean, okay, it means when we get to the harvesting, we're gonna have to basically lease 2 different heads, but I think it'll be worth it.
It's 2 different heads.
Yeah, because you're
Me
going to need
thinking about that.
because we're only going to have the canola and the wheat is going to need one combi head,
Yeah.
and then of course the sunflowers is going to need a different one.
Yes. But sunflowers should be pretty lucrative.
Oh, to be this amount, I think it would be.
Yeah. It's going to take a while for us to get a return on it, but that's...
How many people at a maximum could be in this game? Well, in this server, we can have 8 in the server.
Yeah. If we knew we were going to get those kinds of numbers, we'd have started with a bigger bank balance. And so for a job like this, seeding this, we'd have probably run 2, possibly even 3 seeders running in parallel. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have multiple tractors crashing into trees.
I don't crash into trees, mate.
I'm not crashing into the tree either. The GPS is crashing into the tree.
You can override the GPS. All you have to do is steer.
Yeah, that means I've got to do something.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't want you to work that hard.
It's been a long day. Right, so 91% fertilizer, 65% seed.
Fertilizer's going a nice long way. I'm quite pleased with that.
Well, the thing is, it's filled up each time it's come back. So we've probably only gone through maybe probably about 500 litres. ETS. Oh no, you could have more in this game, but it's only an 8-person server. Right, I'm gonna while it's going up that way, I'm going quickly for a cigarette.
Yeah.
I've made sure to miss the tree.
I think 8 people would be plenty on one farm. Yeah. If you're gonna run 8 people, you need a much bigger map than this. Much bigger.
Bigger equipment.
All of the above. Yeah.
Well, no, actually, no.
For sure.
If you're running more people with this size equipment on bigger maps, then it would actually be quite fun because you'd have, as you said, multiple people doing the same job.
Absolutely. I mean, there's always tons of work to do. It's just
synchronized harvesting.
Oh yeah, that's I missed that. I used to love the Sunday community jobs when I was with Virtual Farming World. That's 16 of us doing a 3-kilometre field.
Yeah.
And it still took a couple of hours. Incredible.
I think one of the things that used to put me off doing multiplayer on this game was watching, you've heard Daggerwin?
Yeah.
When watching his multiplayer server, when it was just basically a free-for-all.
Well, he needs to be a little bit more choosy about who he lets on his servers, doesn't he, really? If he has those kind of issues.
But that's what put me off. I mean, he's got loads of people in. I mean, you always get a waiting list for people to join in.
Well, in that case, he should have been able to have been more choosy about who he lets in. I mean, I've always been a big fan in Farm Sim is you farm as realistically as is feasible in the game.
Yeah.
So things like when I was with Virtual Farming World, you see how your GPS allows auto turns?
Yeah.
That would be disabled on the server, so you couldn't do any AFK farming.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you rented or borrowed equipment off another player, you would have to pressure wash it before you returned it as a courtesy. There were like set rates for stuff. You never ever drove through a crop anytime. There were a whole bunch of rules. You just basically farmed as realistically as the game will allow you to. Yeah. And everybody knew the rules, and it was really, really fun. But occasionally you'll get some kiddie who'll come in and he'll just tab into every tractor and drive them into a ditch. Yeah. Those guys, you just want to nuke them from orbit, you know. And they're invariably like kiddies. Just want to, for want of a better term, piss on everybody's strawberries.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think once you get set, you know, you put the work into whichever game it is you're playing, and you want, and if it is a multiplayer game, you want people to then respect that multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah,
you know,
just a bit of decorum, that's all you need. That's all you need.
You know, because of course the risk we take. I mean, luckily, you know, being the only ones that can save the game, of course, is that, you know, somebody could, because the server's available 24/7 to members of the community.
Yeah.
That, of course, come in and someone's done something they shouldn't have done. Not that they can do much, because of course, until we actually give them access, they can't actually do anything.
Sure. I mean, you protect your farmers as best you can from the knobheads. It is annoying to have to go reset and go back over something where somebody screwed something up or crashed all the tractors or whatever. I've seen it before, been there. Just like you say, you just have to be, you know, selective about who you allow on a farm. I mean, we were talking. Who were we telling this the other day? Was it you?
I know, no, it was probably Chris, because I know you, Chris, and Wayne had a chat after I left on Sunday night.
Yeah, just back when we used to do Star Citizen, we had a really good group of people, but there was one guy who was massively enthusiastic, lovely chap, but couldn't fly a starship, save his life.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think it was you telling me and Christian on the stream.
That's right. Yeah. And I say he was a really lovely guy. More enthusiasm you couldn't have asked for. But he just couldn't fly a starship. And okay, so, you know, Star Citizen's not finished. You're not really risking anything. You know, Alpha UEC, which is the money in the game at this point, is easy to come by. So repairing your ships is not a problem. The point is, we were trying to play it, you know, as though the game had already gone gold. Yeah. So, you know, when you've got a very expensive starship, you were going to have to refuel, repair, etc., etc. We just wanted to get people used to the idea that actually knocking chunks off your starship is a really expensive thing to do. And so we instituted literally like a pilot's license. We ran people through a test so they could demonstrate to us that they could actually be in control of a ship. Most of the guys passed first time, as you'd expect. Some of the guys, it took them a couple of attempts, and we weren't asking them to do anything difficult either. I mean, they were, you know, we were doing sort of high-speed flight through asteroid belts and stuff like that, which, you know, you got to keep your wits about you when you were doing that. But most of the guys, you know, if you
want to bring some seed up,
just aware, yeah. And it's kind of the same in farming. Yeah, you just want to know that people understand that, you know, driving through hedgerows and across crops and stuff like that is just not really a good idea. Right, I'm on my way, mate.
hopefully this should do it. There's one more load.
Oh, let's see. There you go. That should accept that. So it looks as though it's finished one bag of something.
Yeah, it's finished. It finished the fertilizer.
Well, we still have. Yeah, that's interesting. Why is it still showing seed on it? Oh, I suppose it would. Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably
that's
I reckon about 10 litres left in the, oh no, probably just a bit more than 10 litres.
I've got 601 litres of seed left, but no fert.
Oh right, yeah, because we had the seed left from the other place, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we had that seed. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one advantage of seed being multi-purpose. You don't have to buy all the individual ones, which I know you can get mods to do.
Yeah. If I had to say, what did Giants get right in this game, that would be the one. I think if they'd separated seeds as individual products, that might have been.
It'd be painful
it's not difficult or anything like that, but it's just, why bother? Just call it seed and have done with it. And that was good thinking by Giants. And that's been in the game for a really, really long time. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's quite good, because especially when you're doing. I mean, the way I always used to work it was I would literally, if I had 4 fields, I would plough all the 4 fields, I'd prep all, get all ready, and then I would seed all 4 fields in one go.
Yeah.
And back then I didn't have to change. Right, there's that gap again. That lane we want to be in this time.
Right, so this farm looks like it needs a little bit of
TLC.
Liquid. Cheers.
Good excuse.
You know me better than that, mate. Don't need one. Your tractor is going to need repairing pretty soon by the looks of it.
Yeah, 92.1% damage.
Yeah. Before we run the server up next time, can we put the pressure wash HUD in?
Pressure watch HUD?
Yeah.
Oh, going to crash into a tree. Boom. That worked out quite well.
Yeah, it's all looking good, mate. Good looking field.
Yeah, it's just got to have the edges done.
Oh yeah, no worries.
And then I think we're going to have to wait a season to pass before, a month to pass before we can put another coat of fertiliser on it.
Yes, that's correct. We'll have to get it at stage 1. Of course, we'll have to see what happens after it's rolled to see whether that suppresses the weeds. Oh, you found another tree. That's the full house, mate. That's every single tree.
And why have I paused? Oh, I'm getting server lag. Did you like the recovery from that tree hit?
No, I'm going to have to report you to the Environment Agency for willful
Willful
abuse
destruction
of
of a hedge.
trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it could be worse. I could have chopped them down. Put a few dents in them.
It's so interesting watching these real farms on YouTube. I say I'm watching 3 different ones now. The amount of repairs they have to do to their equipment is astonishing.
Yeah.
It's like, to be a farmer, you've really got to be an engineer as well.
Yeah.
Quite amazing. You know, it's always something falling apart on their equipment. I suppose, if you think about it, you know, a farm is quite a hostile environment, isn't it? Because it's full of dirt, it's full of chemicals, it's full of all kinds of hazards. Fascinating. My ex was married before I met her, and her ex was a farmer, and he spent like most of his time doing what we're doing now, which is driving farm machinery around. And clearly I didn't get on that well with him. I met him a couple of times, but I think if I probably ran into him now, I'd have a newfound respect, because I actually see that, you know, farming's not about driving tractors. It's keeping them working and all kinds of stuff. It's quite kind of makes me wish I'd gone into farming. I've got to be honest with you. Hard work, but wow, talk about gratifying. Must be wonderful to go to bed at night, you know, after a full 12 to 14 hours day, you know.
Oh, I parked on that tree.
Producing stuff that people will eventually end up in food stuff for people. That's got to be lovely.
I think probably in the past it was more gratifying than what it is now.
It was even harder work, wasn't it? That was just massive amount of manual labour. You know, then when they started using oxen and horses and stuff like that, and eventually to steam, and then internal combustion, and then like huge amounts of automation. Yeah.
But it's even I think before, I'd say up to 70s and 80s, I'd probably say it'd be more gratifying, because I think now it's just like a lot of the time it's like, how can we survive?
Yeah, very, very hand-to-mouth existence, you know. I mean, there was a time when the expression was, you never saw a farmer on a bike, and I think that's still kind of true, but not so much these days. Farming is a really difficult existence.
Yeah.
From the standpoint of finances, because the market forces have added a huge complication to what they do, and then add to that stupid malarkey that the various world governments are now doing as well. Farming's got to be really tough, really, really tough. I mean, I don't know if you were seeing what the Dutch farmers were having to go through recently. Oh man, that was not good. I think they're still protesting now. Basically, their government were telling them, "Yeah, don't farm anymore." I mean,
yeah, but it's like It's like you see what the British dairy farmers say. It actually costs them to make the milk that we drink.
I know. Because
I mean, the solution to that is we stop drinking milk.
Well, the dairy farmers get screwed over by the supermarkets. It's just that simple. Yeah. Because they dictate the price they're going to pay, and they will change it and change the rules at will. But to tell farmers not to grow food, I mean, why would you do such a thing? You know, you've got this stupid malarkey going on in
The next Prime Minister
Russia and Ukraine.
couldn't fix out anything.
Yeah, and Ukraine was always understood to be the breadbasket of Europe. So you halve their production. So why would you tell your local farmers to stop farming? That's mental.
Yeah.
There's just so much more at play than most people realise, and it's despicable what's going on. Really sad. What's he saying? Liam Farm Time. Shut up, it UK, stop it USA. Well, I can tell you one thing. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I know, I'm confused by that as well. But good evening, Liam.
Yeah.
I mean, even in my tired, riddled brain, that makes no sense. Right.
Looks to me like you've done the job there, mate.
I've still got a couple of bits at the bottom to finish off. I thought.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see him.
But I was in a position to do. I have no idea where the edge of this farm is.
Field.
Yeah. Brain's tired.
Yeah.
This field ain't getting rolled tonight, I can't tell you that.
Well, that's okay. I can. We have a roller, don't we? I can maybe do that tomorrow afternoon after I finish work.
Didn't we lease the last one?
Oh, did we?
Control and Ah.
Yeah, we're woefully short of kit, aren't we, mate?
Well, we're working on a budget, and the fields. We've kind of gone for getting some fields and some animals probably quicker than most people probably would.
The sheep will be paying off pretty good soon, so not too.
Well, they already did. Otherwise, we'd have been about negative again.
Yeah.
Down. On.
We got chickens as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah,
we got chickens. There's 100 of those. We've got
4,000
40, 90, 100, 110, 20, 160.
Yeah.
No, 200. 200
chickens. We're maxed out on chickens on this farm.
Yeah, 100 chickens, 200 sheep. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Charlie's just chewing through. Getting some digestate coming there. That'll come in handy instead of buying synthetic fur. So yeah, this field is looking good according to the map. Yep, you just got a couple of little tiny bits to
finish off.
To do there. Perfect. That's a gate, mate. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm well moved on from there.
Yeah.
If you look, I'm actually behind you.
Yeah. When you've finished, do you want to unload that cedar? And I'll put it on the trailer, and then I can take that back and store
Yeah,
it.
because we can store it.
I mean, you could leave the stuff in the cedar.
No, because then we've got it depends then what we do with the other fields on the next run. We might want the seed for that. Unless we decide to plant.
Oh yes. Yes. Yeah, totally right. Good thinking. Yeah. When you finish, just offload it, and I'll pick it up, put it on the trailer, and take it back and store it. What I might do is unload this.
There's a tiny. Oh no, that's a bit. I was looking at. There's a tiny little line at the bottom end, but I know what that is. There's actually a patch that doesn't actually do anything on.
Yes.
If you have a look, it's actually just grass.
Yeah.
Right. If we hold the cedar. There you go. It's unloaded.
Right.
So what I need to do, open the gate so I can get out. I need to go up, put the cedar somewhere. I think it'll be in the shed with the other tractor. Actually, it comes to we can always sell. We've always got that tractor we can sell if we need more money. Because at the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to get a third person joining us.
Yeah. What the hell did that do?
What are you trying to do now?
Well, nothing in particular, but I've got a very bad draw here. So that big bag is... I don't know what the hell it's done. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, pig's ear it is.
I think this is going to have to go in that field, that shed over the other side. Oh good, somebody left the door open. And next to the baler.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, you left a perfect gap right next to it for the cedar.
Nice.
Right, and then I've got another stop to make, because as you said,
I think I need to fix.
I think I need to go and fix my tractor. At 95.2% damaged.
Right.
I think it needs fixed.
Okay,
remember this one was damaged when we bought it.
Yes.
So I haven't caused all that damage.
No, I know.
It has clocked up quite a few miles since I...
Right, this is not good. Hmm.
I think I've parked too near to that. I think I can't activate it.
This big bag had a it's just spazzed out.
Had a what?
The graphics have spazzed out, and I can't set it to auto load, which is
Well, no, because if you've got different things, it won't auto load them.
I know. I'm just resolving that now. See if I can get it to auto load the big bag first. See if it can pick the big bag up first. Big bag, pallets. No, big bag. Right, auto load. There we go. That fixed it.
Right, go and
Jesus.
give my tractor a wash. Yeah, because in game time it would be time to stop for lunch.
Yep.
There's the other trailer. Oh, just ran into the pressure washer.
See if I can latch these things down.
I laugh with this. It's like, you know, your tractor's got like 95% paint missing, but you give it a wash and it looks lovely and new again. I think there's a bit of a glitch there, don't you?
Could be, mate. Could very well be.
Windscreen a quick blast. I wasn't sure, Chris, because I asked you a question earlier. Can't remember what it was though. Don't think Liam's with us. Shut up.
Why can I not strap these bloody things down? Oh, that's why.
That's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. As it is. Do you think we should run a competition to see what Liam was actually trying to say?
Something pointless, I suspect.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what it was. I know we were talking about UK farming at the time.
Right. Finally, I think I got all this stuff strapped down. Good God, that took a long time. Okay, let's
Tractor back into its parking spot. Yes, I know you did, mate, and it is much appreciated the fact you did that. It will all help. It is. Got to pay the server bill tomorrow and the Discord bill tomorrow.
right. Finally, I'm on my way back, mate.
Oh, that's alright, Arash. It is. We all talk to ourselves a lot. It's if we get an answer that's the worrying bit. That's good. That's what I wanted. That's what I think. That's what I asked. Is if you're going to be back for the convoy tomorrow. Right. So that's. Okay. So further to the conversation I had with you before, Andy, what I was saying about analysing the streams. This one's safe. This one's safe.
Okay.
Looking at the numbers. I have a formula literally looking at it, and it's like I can look at it quickly and tell this one's okay.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah, don't stand there. You get run over.
Well, may have got run over, but it actually, literally, I think I overran you. Right, let's
Can
close up
you
some
tidy
doors.
up those pallets while you're in there?
The hell are those? Lime. Oh, didn't let go. Big bag there. That there.
Okay, that's the equipment all parked safely. How are you getting on? Fair enough. Just pop this big bag down. Just by there. Perfect. That'll do. There you go. Very
No,
nice. All nice, tidy, ship shape. Everything you want. I'll get the door.
that's that tidy. That one's finished with for the night. So put that one closed as well. Oh, for a break, as we'll call it. Lime seeds and solid fertilizer, maybe. Yeah, it is. We've got the bag and the pallet of fertilizer because we took the fertilizer out of the cedar. What have we got there? Grass cutting machines, fertilizer. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't have a we don't have a roller.
Yeah, it wasn't your tractor that was damaged. It was that cedar.
No, it was my
Okay.
tractor. I've already fixed it.
Oh, did you? Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I had 95% damage.
Alrighty. So that's all good. Good night's farming, that mate. Enjoyed that.
Yep. Yeah, it only cost me £2.5 to fix.
Yeah, well.
So that tractor was definitely a bargain.
Hmm.
Got a lot of game glitches in our favour. But yeah, that's been good. We've got that done. So, we've still got to get that field rolled, and then that's it ready for overnighting. Yeah? Yeah, rolled and then overnighted.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do on that one. Field 6 is done until the next season.
Yep.
And field 3 is done until over the next season, and field 6 is actually probably going to be the first one that's ready for, because it's at growth stage 5 of 8.
Yep. It's going to get busy the next couple of streams, I think.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more harvesting soon, then backing onto the sowing, and then seeing where we are, looking after the animals. Yeah, we're getting good. Could do with some more farmers. Anyone who's interested, come and see us in Discord. We're always interested in getting people to get some work done.
Yeah.
Back tomorrow night with Euro Truck Simulator, hopefully with Chris and Arash. And again, if anyone else is interested, let us know through Discord. Discord links are in the stream description. Because I've got a funny feeling if I try this, it won't work. What do you reckon? Will Stream Elements play ball? Because it hasn't actually been putting any messages all night.
Okay. I didn't sign in as admin, so can you
save?
Thank you.
Here we go. Here's a go. Here we go. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it?
I'm going to leave the
Yes, it did it.
Sweet.
Yes, well, we've been waiting for you, Chris, to come and join in. So this. So yeah, the options are there. We know every Thursday night we're back in here. Too late, Chris. I beat you to it. Ha 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 ha. God, he's done it twice. My God. Wonders will never cease. Where's the save option? There's the save option. There we go, saved. Video evidence that I saved it. I always like to make sure I've got that. So yeah, back on tomorrow night with ETS, Saturday night Captain of Industry, Sunday night Icarus, and then back to the start. Who knows what will be coming next week, because there's a few changes coming up on the channel. Thank you, Andy, for taking part tonight. Appreciate that.
My pleasure, mate.
Thank you, Chris, for the donation. The super chat. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Arash for keeping things going in chat. Vicky for popping by. Chris for renewing his membership. Vicky for renewing the membership. And Liam for confusing the living daylights out of us. I will give you a special thanks for that, because we appreciate those sort of things, because why not? Why wouldn't you?
Because.
Yeah, just because. Wonderful. No, that's right. Okay. Right. I'll get copyrighted for that, knowing my luck. Yeah. See you all soon. Have a lovely evening, and let's hope that we don't get too much rain here in the UK the next few days. Bye bye for now.
Good night, chap.